Welcome to flight training. I'm your instructor, Captain Molina, but you can just call me Jess. This session, we'll get started with some basic controls. Sound good? First things first, let's get familiar with your surroundings. Don't worry, I've got the stick while you get your bearings.
Dude, this game
Out your side
looks
windows,
insane.
You can see we have great visibility over Sedona today.
Okay, so that's what we're actually flying over, Sedona. I'm not too sure what model aircraft this is. I know it's a Cessna. But I'm not too
This
sure what
is
kind
Red
of model.
Rock territory. Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, man, I love the graphics in this game. So this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's just recently come out. As you can see, I'm actually playing the tutorial because I've got no idea what I'm doing. Let's see if I can actually really fly this plane, because I'm a bit nervous in case I crash. Dude, look! Oh my god, dude, look at this! This just looks awesome. This is actually my first time properly playing like a flight simulator. Oh, so you can, I'm guessing, adjust the seats. That's cool. So you can adjust the seat to your your privileged height. So you can rotate the camera. I wonder if you can fly in third person. Okay, so that's up and down. That's really cool. So technically, I'm like a really small pilot. So that's how you zoom into like your instruments, I guess. I'm sorry if I don't speak properly to like the right equipment, because
See if you can spot the Sedona airport. The runway should be a pretty easy landmark to find.
okay. Sedona Airport. Dude, I was
There you
actually
go.
here.
Visual confirmation on the airport.
Oh yeah, it's over to the
Now
right.
that we're oriented, it's your turn. Time to fly this bird.
Okay.
The
Sweet.
first control on our training list is the yoke. I still remember my first instructor saying the yoke is like a steering wheel. Almost.
Whoa.
Sure, you can turn, but you can also pitch.
We can also
For
pitch
starters,
first.
it controls the ailerons. And the ailerons, they allow the plane to roll and bank into turns.
Yo, do some
Go ahead
aerobatics
and
in the
try
Cessna.
rolling to the right.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Now let's see you level back out.
Okay, we need to level back out.
Good. Of course, the yoke also controls the elevator. And the elevator affects the plane's pitch, right? Pull back on the stick, the plane starts to climb. Give it a shot. The most valuable things in aviation are speed and altitude. But notice, when you're pitching up, your speed is decreasing. You could add more power. Or for now, let's just pitch down.
109, boy. It's like flying a
Just
109.
like that, your speed's picking up again as the nose pitches down. As you level back out, let's talk about another control. The rudders
Okay.
at your feet.
Ooh, the rudders. Hello, rudders.
Rudder pedals control the aircraft's side-to-side movement, also known as yaw.
Yeah.
On the ground, those pedals are going to steer the plane left or right. Up here, they properly align us during turns.
Okay.
Try them out, and watch the plane's nose skew to either side.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot different than War
Simple
Thunder.
enough, right?
I mean,
Before we go on, let's bring the plane back to straight-up flight.
first
Make
of all,
sure your
we only
dashboard
had.
is aligned 3 to 4 inches below the horizon for a cruise
Okay,
attitude.
yes, I understand. But I'm saying, we didn't have like a steering
Okay, the
wheel
last thing
woman
we're gonna cover now
in
is the
1940. We only had a little
throttle. If you
joystick.
have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control over the power output of the engine.
Okay.
Let's see what happens when you cut all the power.
Well, the plane's gonna crash in it. Are you sure? Sure? I'm gonna cut. Okay. We need to cut the engine. We'll just stall it out. Let's have a look. Okay.
Let's see what happens when you cut all the power.
Cut the power.
Surprise, surprise. Our altitude is decreasing.
Yeah. We're gonna crash.
Might be a good time for a piloting PSA. Always keep an eye on your surroundings, because nobody likes a low-flying duck. Alright, let's go ahead and throttle back up.
Okay. People down below will be like, what the hell is this Cessna doing? Okay, let's pick up my speed here a little bit.
There you go. Speed is
Oh, good.
increasing, and as long as we maintain the same attitude, our altitude will keep climbing too. You're really getting the hang of your controls.
Oh, thank you.
Before
I have
long,
no
you
idea
won't
what
even
I'm
need a
doing.
co-pilot. Until then, if you want help with the radio or checklists or simply flying the plane, I'll be here. You can pass me the controls when you're ready to finish your session, or keep flying. It is a great day after all.
Wait, are you a ghost? Because I've got no. How the hell are you gonna control my plane? You've got like, you're not even in the bloody plane itself. So we get to take
There's
off
an
this
old
time.
saying I like. A mile of road will take you a mile. A mile of runway will take you anywhere.
That's so sick, bro. Look, the runner.
Taking off isn't hard, but there are a few key points to remember. First, we always take off into the wind, which won't be an issue on a calm day like today. Second, before we enter a runway, we always make sure it's clear.
Okay.
Everything looks good, no cross traffic. Go ahead and taxi into position.
Yo, guys.
The rudder pedals should make steering the plane pretty easy.
Yeah. No point booking some flight lessons. I've just got my bloody flight lessons. Yeah, man. Jesus, this is insane, this game. Okay, let's see if we can take off without crashing. Yep. Oh, that's a sharp turn for a Cessna. Bloody hell. I didn't think they turned that sharp. Can we take off? Oh, I'm doing it anyway. Nah, I don't know if we are supposed to take off. I don't know if we actually have to
Alright,
talk
let's
to
do this. Apply
ATC.
full power and I'll walk you through the takeoff as we go.
Okay. Do we need to not contact ATC unless she is ATC? I don't know.
Use your rudders to stay on the center line and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots.
Copy that. Definitely not in the center line, like.
Good.
But
Now gently pull back on the yoke. Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude. And we're airborne.
whoop.
Focus on flying straight. Use your rudders to keep the runway heading of 210 degrees. Maintain 75 knots, and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time.
Okay. Just keep climbing then. I have no idea what she just said. But we'll just see what happens. Man, you imagine if War Thunder actually put all of this. I mean, because in RB battles, you more have to worry about just obviously engine overheating and your water and all that. You imagine if they actually brought something like this out where you had to use more of your instruments. I think they are, isn't there? Like what is it? I don't know. Is it simulator battles that they've brought out? I don't know. I don't really play sim battles that much. So you might use this like kind of feature more often. I don't know, but
5,500 feet. A
okay,
nice
cool.
safe altitude for part 2 of our lesson. Straight and level flight. First step here is adjusting our attitude. We're in a cruise attitude, pushing max power. To stay level at our target altitude, let's start by easing the throttle back to 1,800 RPMs.
Right, 1,800 RPMs. Just in throttle.
You probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady, but that's not really a precise means of control. Probably better to adjust your trim wheel until you don't need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose
Okay.
down. Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle. If you feel our pitch slipping and need to get back to the proper attitude, don't worry. Just pull on the yoke, then dial in the right trim.
Nice, okay. Let's have a look.
The way I was taught, when you adjust the trim, you make rough
I'm
changes
getting a
at
little bit
first to
close to the
remove
ground
pressure
there.
on the yoke. Then small adjustments to find the perfect setting to keep your desired attitude. That's the key to straight and level flight. It saves you from constantly pushing or pulling on the yoke. And that gives you more time to enjoy the ride. If you want more practice using the trim, go for it.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready to
I'm
pass
ready
the
to take
controls, I'll
control.
be here.
This is pretty interesting to get to know a little bit more about the Cessna because I believe you are able to fly like 747s, 737s, actual airliners and stuff. Which I'm happy to do, guys. If you do want us to actually do that, I'm happy to start flying airliners. I'm just getting a little bit more used to the controls because, you know, I don't play on PC much, and obviously this is a PC game. So I'm still getting used to playing it a little bit.
Okay, I have control. Hope you
Alright.
enjoyed the lesson.
Well, everyone, I think I'm going to end this part here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day.